Hi guys, welcome to my 11-week postpartum vlog. This is the second time I'm recording this because the first time I did it in my car and it was way too noisy and I had the air conditioner on and I was just about to upload it and I was like, no one can hear a thing I'm saying, so I'm redoing it. I'm bouncing right now because I got my little man bouncing on my lap. I'll show you him in a minute. We're at 11 weeks. I can't believe it. He's going to be 3 months next week. It has gone so fast. And I know everyone says that. And it's very true. It goes very fast. But I just feel like it was yesterday that he was born. And yesterday we were in Australia and we were welcoming him into our family. He's very cute right now. Hi, mister. Oh, he wants to go to sleep. And so it's just these last few weeks have really flown by, and I think it's probably because we're doing so much. We're traveling so much. We also have work stuff. There's been a lot going on since he was born. So I'm very much looking forward to having some downtime. But knowing myself, downtime looks like mum stuff, self-imposed business, which is doing scooter missions after nap, it's swim classes, soccer classes. Oh, why don't we take the kids to the snow? That's my latest idea. So we never just relax. And so I'm really trying to work on carving out some time just to be together at home. It's been really nice though. We have been implementing this rule that I talked about last week, which is 8:30 to 10. We've only done it twice this week. I'm actually counting tonight because I know we're doing it tonight. And Monday night we did it and we watched a movie, we watched a TV show, but then halfway through the TV show I heard a noise and I looked around the corner and little Bodhi's sitting up watching TV. So I guess he had woken up and he was like, score, there's TV on, because we don't watch TV with him, and he doesn't watch TV. Like, very rarely he watches TV, apart from if we're traveling on a plane. Then it's a free-for-all. But, so he was actually sitting there watching Big Little Lies, and we didn't realise. We had to turn it off, and I had to get him back to sleep, and then we put on our show again. So that was nice. Mark and I have also been carving out time with each other because this week was the Oscars. As you know, I talked about it last week. So whilst he didn't get a ticket to the Oscars, which was a huge bummer, I had to go on my own and I really wanted to share that experience with him. He did get to come to the Vanity Fair party with me. Sorry, I keep saying us because I forget that I'm not pregnant anymore. So he came with me. We had a blast. It was so much fun, just connecting with people that we know. And I met another mama there who parents in a very similar way to me. And so we were talking about our kids. And it's funny, I go to these events that all I end up doing is talking about my kids. And maybe it's just my default mode is to find something that I can connect with these people on. And typically it's children and having kiddos and, you know, the working mum and the stay-at-home mum balance. So a lot of the people who were there at the party have children. So I ended up finding myself just gas bagging on about my kids, showing pictures, and it's just who I've become now. I've become that person, which is very funny. But we had a really wonderful weekend because Mark and I got to spend some time together, which was much needed and very overdue. So what I would do is I'd pump in the mornings. I ended up pumping about 20 ounces for the weekend. He only had 10 total. He didn't really want the bottle, and I was coming, we would only stay at these parties for about an hour because we got there and all we wanted to do was say hi to people and then come back home and snuggle into bed with our kids. So I was only ever really away from him for about an hour and a half total with travel time. So he didn't actually really take the bottle that much, and I ended up just overproducing, so I froze some of my breast milk, and you know, next time we end up being away, which I doubt I have anything coming up, then I can use that breast milk. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? The sky. The sky. So, look, the Oscars, I should talk about the Oscars. It was sensational. Can I put you back down in your favorite position? Let's see. So I bounce him in my leg. I'll show you. This is literally, I bounce him right here like it's a bouncer. What do you think about that? Do you want to be in that position right now? No? Yeah, so the Oscars was amazing. It was just so surreal. And for me, I'm just going to breastfeed one second. For me, I have been dreaming of going to the Oscars. Here we go. You know, pretty much my whole life. For as long as I've known about the Oscars, it's been something that I've wanted to experience. And so, it was really surreal being there and seeing the gold statues and walking the red carpet and seeing so many amazing actors who I've admired for years and years was certainly a very overwhelming experience to have. And it was my 31st birthday on the Oscars too. So I spent a lot of the time just internalizing all these big feelings I was having. I kept on thinking, wow, if I could go back and tell my 15-year-old self right now what I am doing, she would freak out. And I would have had a much easier teenagehood had I have known that all the things I had dreamt of came true. Like my career and having a family. And I mean, it would have been a lot easier journey, I think. But everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad I don't have the ability to go back and tell myself about the future. I think, all those worries and fears and aspirations and the motivation, all of it was for a purpose. So it was incredible. I was there solo. I didn't know that many people. I just kind of went, and I felt, I was nervous to go on my own, and then I realized that once I got there, I would know a lot of people from Hacksaw Ridge, and there would be so many other actors that I know. So I walked in, I just decided to have a big open energy and just lap it all up, just soak up the moment and just be in it and be present and take photos and just try and really enjoy myself, because it had been something that I had imagined in my mind for so many years, and then to actually be able to fulfill that dream was very, very special for me. And it was something that I really allowed myself to celebrate. So it was a great morning on Sunday morning, the day of the Oscars. Mark surprised me with by having a few of my good friends over for a little birthday brunch. And then I started getting ready for the Oscars, and I went and was taking video and sending it to Mark, and I was FaceTiming with him, and it was just an incredible evening. And I spoke to so many actresses that I admire. Brie Larson's one of them that I caught up with, and she's just an incredible spirit. And Felicity Jones is one of my favorite actresses. I just love her way and everything she does. And so I had these great catch-ups with these wonderful women, and it was all very surreal. It was so surreal. And then I got to go with Mark to the Vanity Fair party, and it was fun. But when we got home, it was so nice to take off my makeup and to put on my tracky dacks and jump into bed and snuggle with my hubs and have the kids jump into bed with us. That was heavenly. I mean, it was the most beautiful way to end my birthday. And so it's been like that the whole week. It's just, I've been in flat out mum mode. Mark's been working again this week and been having some really long days. So one day he had a 12-hour day, and not only did I have the 3 boys, I also had Isaac's best friend. So I had 4 boys running around, jumping in the pool, creating chaos. My house is a mess, but I love it. I love it. I love the pandemonium nature of being a mum. And I'm not too fussed about cleaning everything up afterwards. So I'll get to that. Meanwhile, I'm just going to enjoy my kids and be present, and I just love seeing them happy. I love seeing them have adventures and have fun. And so it's been a really special week for so many reasons. I've been using the time that Bodhi's at preschool to spend time with my littlest guy, this one, and we get to have that one-on-one time, and I love it because I remember being so anxious about the age gap. I always thought I wanted to have them, someone's here, closer in age, but now it's so special because I get to have that one-on-one time with Forrest when Bodhi's at preschool, because they are almost 3 years apart. Oh my goodness, hang on one second, someone is here. I am going to... Oh, 2 seconds, guys. Hello? Hello? Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you can just come and chuck that down here. Cheers, I appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Thank you. You can just leave it right here. Sure. I'll just take it back down.
There you go. This is for you too.
Oh, fantastic.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, from Grant Tanny.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. You too. Bye. Hi, guys. Sorry, I just got a little delivery. Yeah, so I was saying what a beautiful week it was. And I'm now so in mum mode. Work is done. I just get to be with the kids. I get to be with them all day, and it's been lovely. And I was saying about how I'm so happy I get to have one-on-one time with this little man, because obviously when you have your first, all you do is you're spending time, just you and your child together and creating that beautiful bond. And I always thought, how am I going to establish that same kind of connection with this guy? And it just happens. The love is just there. Your heart just grows so much bigger. And especially for me, it's been fantastic having Bodhi in preschool for those 3 hours a day, because it's just me and Forrest. So we get to spend that time connecting and looking at each other and snuggling and smiling together and laughing, and he, yeah, and he, oh, and then what? And we just really enjoy each other's company. And so it's been great. I'm so happy. Oh, it's my second to last video. I can't believe it. It's gone so crazy fast. And that's it, guys. I guess that's kind of the update. I've written more in my blog post, so have a read, take a look. I've included a bunch of photos, and sending love, and I will see you next week for the very last one. All right, guys. Oh, and I appreciate all the feedback from last week. That was amazing, and I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It's really important to embrace ourselves, every aspect of ourselves. So sending love, and I will talk to you next week. Okay, bye.